If you're not trying to make babies, you better pop that birth control and grab those Jimmy hats. Because this shit right here is gonna make it happen. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email. That's right here. But today, I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this new dvsn album called Morning After. dvsn is a Canadian R&B duo made up of singer Daniel Daly and producer 1985, and they are also signed to OVO Sound. I was a big fan of their last project, September 5th, had a lot of great beats on it, deep bass, and great vocals as well, so obviously I was excited when I saw that this project came out. And not only that, but I think R&B has been incredibly strong in 2017. There have been a ton of great releases, including this one right here, and Brent Faiyaz's album, which I will discuss sometime this week probably, or maybe next week. Now, the production on this one is often bassy and hazy, and while that sound is quite popular these days in rap and R&B, I think dvsn pulls it off really well. I especially like on tracks like Runaway and No Time, where the beat builds up very slowly and then the bass kicks in full force. Those are definitely a couple of tracks on here that I really enjoyed, but one of my favorites by far has got to be Don't Choose. I absolutely love the lullaby bells and stuttering kicks on this beat, and it's just the type of track you put on when you want to ride around at night under the city lights. I think if that's the type of vibe you're looking for, you really will be a fan of this album. You might even want to have some of those park car conversations to this shit. But just to be clear, they do mix things up a little bit on this album, so you're not getting just that one sound, and it does help keep things fresh since you are getting a bit of variety. On songs like Body Smile and Conversation in a Diner, you're getting these very smooth ballad tracks with some of the album's best songwriting, and then with the song Mood, you're actually getting this lounge-style production. It's the type of shit that makes you want to put on a white suit, light a cigar, and hang out at the back of a classy piano bar. Very, very smooth. That's pretty much how you could describe most of this album. You do get a bit of bang with some of these beats because there is a lot of deep bass, but overall I think the variety of sounds here doesn't get out of place. Like, there was no song here that I heard that I thought shouldn't have been on this album. Or in other words, they mix it up without ruining the shit. That's some great analysis there, but I guess I'm just trying to say it's a pretty cohesive project. Throw in some of Daniel Day's great vocals, and what you're left with is one of the year's best R&B projects in my opinion. I am just always happy to hear a real R&B singer getting down on some real R&B shit. There's no auto-crooning on here, there aren't half-assed bars and just mumbled singing that a lot of rappers and singers are doing these days. You know how it is. We have so many of these hybrid MCs/singers that don't really do either extraordinarily well. I'm not pointing out anybody, I'm just saying what I'm saying because you know it's damn true. But that is not Daniel Daly. He's coming through with great harmonies, nice backups, and even some pretty dope falsetto on some of these tracks. So as a vocalist, I think he fit this production perfectly. Now, just like other R&B projects, what you're getting is a lot of love, sex, and relationships content. So as far as that goes, I didn't really find the songwriting throughout this album to be overly extraordinary. I'm not saying it's bad, but there weren't a lot of songs here that really approach these topics in unique ways, or even a lot of gems or just wisdom that I took from this. I thought it was all quite simple, but that really didn't ruin the project for me in any way. Daniel Daly is listed as a writer, so he has a hand in the making of these songs. He's not just showing up and singing what other people have written, but you will see some other people listed as writers throughout this project, including Drake, who often is being accused of using ghostwriters, but here he is doing some ghostwriting himself. So I guess that's how the world balances out. A little bit of karma, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is, content-wise, you know how it goes, man. He's trying to tell this girl he can treat her better. He wants to be there for her. He wants to make some more time for her. He wants to claim her as his own. Yada, yada, yada. Just those same old R&B tropes that you expect. But you know what? That's the genre, and sometimes that's just how it is. But in spite of that songwriting and the lyrics not being too deep, in my opinion, I'm still going to give this a 4 out of 5. I just love the overall sound here. It's very pleasing, very smooth and wavy with lots of deep bass cutting underneath it. So this is something that I can work with a lot, whether I'm just chilling at home, maybe driving around at night, vibing, whatever the case may be. But you guys check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section with your thoughts. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. You know where I'm at, so show me love and show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.